The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And weighing in at 227 pounds, Omega!
Given the participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a Match of the Year candidate.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
And the Raw Women's Champion.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
As well as they should be. This match has instant classic written all over it.
Byron, do you think the champ's mindset would be any different if the title was on the line here tonight?
I really don't, Michael. You have to remember, she'll take any opportunity she has to prove her greatness, regardless of whether the title's on the line or not.
The super athlete has arrived.
And from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev!
Hey, Corey, I heard that they were going to add a fifth bust to Mount Rushmore.
I didn't hear that. I heard that same thing. Going to feature the Lion of Bulgaria, Rusev. Oh, my gosh. You can keep denying all you want, Saxton, but the fact remains every day is Rusev Day. Ask Santa Claus. Ask the Easter Bunny. They all celebrate Rusev Day. You dare bring up Santa Claus. I just did it.
Corey, your mouth is hanging open.
And from Moscow, the Ravishing Russian, Lana!
I heard Booker T might have learned a little variation of his spinneroonie from Lana.
I actually heard the same thing. I'm going to double check with my sources and get some verification on that.
Well, tell me you guys didn't just say that.
Lana, extremely beautiful, incredibly talented in the ring, has improved immensely during her time here in WWE. WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
Not sure where he gets that energy, but he's looking good right now. Drop kick hits the mark. Oh, read him there.
Soul kick.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
Ooh, well measured.
Oh, a knee.
Lights out. And there's the reversal from Rusev.
Rusev with a strategically placed shot. Tagged in.
DDT. Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
Oh, had that well scouted. Oh, here we go.
Just attacking the back. Pow, what a shot.
Just carrying the opposition here. Lana faltering some.
Oh.
It's pretty obvious by the way that Rusev applies the accolade. Our true American hero is looking to do a lot more than win the match. Rusev wants to seriously injure his opponents, each and every one of them.
Situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
Get out of the way.
And fast.
Oh, my goodness. What an impactful STO.
Kinshasa! Oh, man!
We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. Uh-oh. Phoenix Splash!
Rusev is tagged in. The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
What a tag team match this has been. What's he got in mind? Huge overhead belly to belly. What a spin kick. He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Oh, again! Axe handle finds the mark.
And there's the reversal from Rusev.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Wasn't expecting that.
Great offense by Rusev.
Right to the gut. Oh, what a high kick.
How impressive was that reversal?
Super kick. He's not going to like this. Uh-oh. Dark Matter. That was as bad as Saxton's finisher. 2.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Tagged in. Nice right hand.
What are we going to see here?
The measure of Oz. Byron
Come on, get with it.
Drop. It is very clear that Lana is feeling for the pin and the win.
Yes.
She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury. Spiking DDT.
Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage. Harsh impact.
It's Lana with the offense.
She's looking to end it early. She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here.
Dominate your opponent.
Comes in off the tag. Clothesline.
Hits her with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact! Oh, flipping the script on him there. Running Bulldog!
Whoa, Rusev dodged that one.
Oh, what a DDT! Wow! In off the tag. Hooked up!
Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage.
Boom, what impact! She goes for the cover.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
What a punch!
She wants it one more time.
Impactful slam!
Lana is not looking so great here, guys. Your whole body hurts after a move like that. This gets tags all over. What a victory.
Here are your winners.
Wow, huge pinfall win here tonight.
If you didn't believe this guy before, there's no reason not to now. Not after that performance.
Wow, just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickey, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts, the Iconics. We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is a part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favourites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before. So what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match. And I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickey James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickey James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Foot right in the throat.
Brutal.
Boom. A leg drop. She's starting to look concerned.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control,
Look out.
and it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform all the way for the top.
Are you kidding me? Double rotation moonsault! Momentum. The big M, the key word. It can switch and change at any time. Nothing's going to stop her now.
She's able to turn it on at will.
Samoan driver. Boom. This could be dangerous.
Oh, nasty impact.
That offense really hitting her hard.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
Phoenix splash!
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
Oh, the old head scissor.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker.
Not what she was looking for.
Evading possible disaster there. No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael. Ooh, impressive counter.
Not looking good, guys.
She returns the favor there.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Boom, what impact. It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
This is bad, guys. I don't even think she has enough power to get to her corner to make the tag.
Oh, it's coming. Choke slam.
Did you see the height on that one?
Oh, again.
She's going for the cover.
1, 2, 3.
A win like that says a lot about a duo.
Here are your winners.
Going to add that match to the highlight reel.
You can bet there's going to be a celebration tonight.
Folks, here you're just tuning in. You just missed one of the greatest tag team matches I've seen in years.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to thank you for doing this. I could be sitting home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Championship!
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Guys, this is without a doubt a potentially career-altering opportunity for her here tonight.
And at the risk of being a glass half-empty type of guy, it could also be a career-deflating opportunity. If she doesn't win the title tonight, there's no telling when or if her next title match will even come.
Here comes Mickie James.
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James!
I think it's safe to say that Mickie James is one of the most distinguished superstars we've ever seen in women's competition.
I'd go beyond that to say in any competition. The pile of accolades she's collected stacked on top of her veteran experience makes her one of the most respected competitors in the ring today, period.
I second that, Cole. It's amazing to think back on everything that Mickie's accomplished. And here she is, still dealing out pain and keeping pace with the best of this generation.
The future is iconic.
Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
These two are joined at the hip, and I think I know why, too. Nobody else likes Peyton Royce and Billie Kay.
You gotta be Joe kidding me, Saxton. You go to journalism for that?
This is iconic.
The Australian duo have taken WWE by storm and shown no signs of slowing down.
Here we go, gentlemen. The tag team titles are up for grabs. Final preparations between partners before the action begins.
You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickie have the added pressure of Mickie's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickie's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goal.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
Oh, nasty impact.
Neck breaker. Look at this. Boom, nice.
What are we going to see here? Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
To the outside.
Peyton Royce got her there.
And she's back in the ring now. Looking helpless right now. Bang!
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Spin kick right to the gut. Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
The champ's trying to roll with these hits. And now she gets her for a second time.
Third time's a charm, Cole. Remember that as this match goes on.
Gosh. Jawbreaker. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal. Nice drop kick.
Oh, again! Again with it.
She's showing no mercy tonight.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
The champ looking out of sorts. Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Kick right on point.
When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus.
Cover by the challenger.
Face first.
Set up. What is keeping this competitor going?
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive. Uh-oh, we know what's next.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 1, 2. New champion. No, that was so close.
She's not done yet, but
there's the pinfall and the victory. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian Rules Tag Team Championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickie have the added pressure of Mickie's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickie's life is officially over.
That's all true. Ignore the fact that Red added Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals. Billie Kay's on the attack now.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
This will damage your back.
It's a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure. Uh-oh, headbutt!
Hurricanrana.
The challenger's looking shaken.
Kick to the gut. Boom!
DDT. This could be huge. Bringing it back between the ropes. To the outside. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Oh, again!
What a great job by Peyton Royce to take advantage. Right across the face. Hurricanrana.
drop kick.
It's the mark.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
On to the back of the neck. Spear! On a DDT!
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
Driven to the mat with authority. Wow, she turned that one around. Lost in the corner right now. Anticipated that attack perfectly. Oh, what a counter. She scores big with the counter. She's got her. Oh, wow. Frankensteiner. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
Some hard offense landing on the champ.
Look, Mickie James is on the attack now. Ooh! Harsh impact. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Oh, what a right!
And that's some attitude behind it.
And again, yet another counter.
X Factor!
Oh, the Mick kick right on the money. Oh, my, quickly into the cover with the title on the line. Here she goes, back in the ring now. Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. Probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Oh, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K25?
I do. But hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Multi-time champion Mickie James. A six-time champion. Well, she certainly has her work cut out for her. And Byron, tell me, what do you think of her chances here tonight?
Well, given how dominant the champs looked as of late, I have to say that I'm not wild about her chances here tonight. But hey, crazier things have happened.
Carrying the title in a treasure chest. You think Buddy Rogers or Bruno Sammartino would ever do something like that?
Well, they didn't have a treasure chest, did they, Corey? And Corey, I'd say this is easily one of the biggest matches of her career.
I can tell you, Cole, that this match is about so much more than just her championship. This one's also about respect. When it comes to all-time great champions, she thinks she's been overlooked, and you can bet she'll be looking to change that here tonight.
Introducing the challenger, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James! And introducing the champion, from Yamaguchi, Japan, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Kairi Sane!
This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division. Ever since Mickie James teamed with Red and won the tag team title, she's been riding an unexpected wave of success to avoid retirement. Tonight, she has the opportunity to continue her winning streak and become SmackDown Live Women's Champion if she can defeat Kairi Sane.
I know I've said it before, but I think tonight is the night Mickie's luck expires, especially without her partner Red to bail her out of any tough situations.
Well, if tonight is truly the end of the line for Mickie, it has been one heck of a final run.
Really just laying it in.
Mickie James is starting to take control of this match.
Yeah, she's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
face crusher. Champ taking the worst end of the exchange.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Look, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Such a dynamic maneuver from Sane.
Kyrie is saying it's so much fun to watch. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Luthez press.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Oh, gosh.
Big elbow.
Oh, nasty impact. Changes her fortune there. How do you look at this?
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
And finds a counter. Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Ooh-wee. Oh, right to the gut.
Ooh, nice Alabama slam.
Back in the ring now. Spin kick. That'll turn your lights out. Elbow drop. She's got her in her sights. Mickie James with a mick kick for the championship. 2, 3. The unbelievable streak continues. Mickie James is now one half of the tag team champions and your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this.
Somehow, Mickie continues to defy the odds. It's like every time she's backed into a corner, she somehow finds a new way to escape. Congratulations, Mickie. You earned every bit of this.
I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
You, son?
Look, if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should